Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm My Big Blaze and today we've got something really juicy. Blizzard just dropped a ton of new info about Season 3 and let me tell you, it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting updates we've seen in a while. We're breaking down the exclusive Wowhead interview with Blizzard, covering everything from Mythic Plus changes and raid philosophy to new gear systems, the Deserter punishment system, and of course, the massive new boss Dimensius. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps the channel grow and lets me keep creating content just like this. Alright, let's dive into everything coming in patch 11.2, Ghost of Koresh. Let's start with Mythic Plus. Season 2 was widely considered a success thanks to dungeon nerfs that made runs feel more approachable and less punishing. For Season 3, Blizzard is doubling down on that direction. Expect fewer casts and a lot less visual clutter. The goal is to get a cleaner, more readable experience that makes dungeons easier to handle in the middle of combat. Threat management has also been a hot topic. A recent hotfix made it easier for tanks to hold aggro, but Blizzard still wants threat to matter, especially at the start of the pool. That said, sustained threat should feel smoother moving forward, reducing those frustrating moments where tanks randomly lose mobs mid-fight. On top of that, something the community has been asking for a long time is finally on the way. The new Keystone Deserter system. If you leave too many keys, you will be flagged in the group finder as a frequent leaver. It's designed to discourage people from bailing the second things go wrong. Overall, I think the direction here is solid. Mythic Plus has a lot going on visually and reducing the clutter is a great move, especially for pugs. Fewer casts and less clutter should absolutely help group succeed more often. The only thing I'm unsure about is the Deserter system. I can already imagine a few ways it might be abused or used unfairly, so while I'm not totally sold on it yet, I do think it's at least a step in the right direction. Now let's talk about raiding. The devs are shifting away from the hyper-twitchy dodge mechanics and leaning more into encounters that focus on strategy and coordination. The goal is clear, they want players to plan ahead, not just panic dodge lasers. Blizzard also introduced the concept of affordance, meaning players need enough time and visual cues to react to mechanics. Some fights in Season 2 felt a little too tight on timing, and Blizzard is aiming to fix that with the new raid Manaforge Omega. And since we are talking about raids, I've got to mention the final boss Dimensius. Blizzard is testing this as something we've never seen before, a visual and mechanical spectacle. So prepare your raid team and your GPU because it's going to be intense. Honestly, I really like this direction. It feels like Blizzard is not only listening to feedback, but also acting on it in a meaningful way. Shifting towards more thoughtful strategic encounters is a great move that will make raiding more rewarding for everyone. Personally, I had a blast raiding Liberation of Undermine in Season 2, and from everything we've seen so far, Manaforge Omega in Season 3 looks like it's going to raise the bar even higher. Next is gear and warbands. Gear upgrades are also becoming more accessible. Starting day 1 of patch 11.2, you will be able to earn champion gear from world bosses, delves, and Mythic 0 dungeons. No need to wait for raid or Mythic Plus to open. This gives everyone a solid head start and helps you gear up to a reasonable high level before stepping into a tougher content like raid or Mythic Plus that will open in week 2. Another important early season item is the Rishi Wraps, a new Warband-wide progression system. You will be able to upgrade it week by week using a shared currency earned from Mythic Plus, raids and delves. And if you miss a week, no worries, there's a built-in catch-up system to help you stay on track even if life gets in the way. Before we wrap up, let's get over a few smaller but still meaningful updates Blizzard touched on. These are the kinds of changes that affect our day-to-day gameplay, how we group up, and even how we communicate in encounters. First up, Blizzard is aware of players abusing loot rules in LFG, rolling need on everything just to sell it for gold. There is no solution yet, but the devs have acknowledged the issue and confirmed it's on their radar. First up, Blizzard is aware of players abusing loot rules in LFG, rolling need on everything just to sell it for gold. There is no solution yet, but the devs have acknowledged the issue and confirmed it's on their radar, so hopefully we will see a fix down the line. Now, on a more exciting note, with major changes coming to add-ons and weak auras, Blizzard is looking to bring back more information-based mechanics. If you've played back in BFA, you might remember fights like Mechatork, where communication and teamwork were key. These kinds of mechanics won't be everywhere, but expect them to show up more often in coordinated group content like Hard Mode as a Vesh or high-end raid encounters. I know some players might not love this direction, but honestly, I think it's pretty cool. It's a creative way to encourage real interaction again. Over time, modern WoW has drifted away from that classic MMORPG feeling where you actually talk to your group, make friends and build connection. This feels like a step back in that direction, and I think it could be a really positive change. The last thing Blizzard mentioned is Mythic raid lockouts. There are no changes for now, but they are open to feedback on this issue. So if you've got thoughts or ideas on how to improve the system, this is definitely the time to speak up. So to recap, easier gearing on day one, smarter dungeon design, more strategy and coordination encounters, and new systems to punish leavers and rewards committed players in Mythic Plus. My personal take: honestly, this is the most confident and community-aware Blizzard has sounded in a while. They are not just responding to feedback, they are clearly acting on it. The focus on making content fun without being overwhelming is exactly what WoW needs right now. As someone who loves both trading and Mythic Plus, the quality of life improvements across the board are really exciting. Patch 11.2 and Season 3 are shaping up to be a huge step forward, and I'm genuinely excited for what's coming. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to drop a like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you're most excited for. Is it the Dimensius fight, the Deserter system, or just excited for the new season and what's to come? Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.